every town, from John O'Groats to Land's End, you'll find a Bureau of Lost Things. Inside its vast corridors, day in and day out, a dedicated team strive to reunite lost things with their careless owners.
Morning, Will. How are you today?
Oh, well, I...
Can't stop. I got 10,000 litres of new recipe irn-bru to process.
And today would be an ordinary day, just like any other. But there are no ordinary days at the Bureau of Lost Things.
Raymond, I've told you before, if no one wants something, it isn't lost. Where was this irn-bru dumped?
In a landfill outside Montrose.
You see, that's actually fly tipping.
But why would anyone...
A wee Scotch dinny faster than sugar attacks.
Cara, please.
Well, in Dundee, they're spooning Tate and Lyle in the stuff by hand.
Really?
Oh, I don't have time for this. I've got an all-bureau Skype call later and my PowerPoint graphics won't animate themselves.
Ronnie, come back. We've got a hanger full of this bloody stuff. You were supposed to tell me what to do.
My PowerPoint penises won't erect themselves. Nah, 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 nah. What's up with you today, Will? You've got a face like a slapped bus.
What? Oh, sorry. Feeling a bit tired. Not sure if I slept.
You're not sure?
I don't seem to be remembering things very well these days. Are you getting that? It's you on shift.
Oh, no. You're up.
Wasn't it me yesterday?
You're thinking of another day.
Wow, my short-term memory's really gone.
Hello? Hello? Bit of service over here?
Yes. Sorry, you've arrived at the Bureau of Lost Things. How can I help?
Citizens' advice sent me. I've lost my purpose.
Your what?
My purpose in life. It needs sorting out. They said you were public servants. I'm the public.
Your purpose. Right. That sounds plausible, but it might be above my pay grade. Hold on. There goes Raymond. Ray! This lady can't find her purpose.
It'll be in the aquarium with the whales and dolphins.
No, that's not... Oh, he's gone. You know what? You remind me of someone. What school did you go to?
I didn't come here to get stalked on Friends Reunited.
God, no, of course not. But your whole manner, it's so familiar. You definitely ring a bell. Point taken. So this purpose, when did you last see it?
What are you, the mail boy? You don't see a purpose. It's either something you have or you don't.
That's very true.
I remember having so much impetus when I was young. Ever since I grew up, it's all ebbed away.
I understand completely. When you learn about the horror of climate change, widespread poverty, and the eventual heat death of the universe, you lose the will to go on.
I don't care about any of that. I'm talking about me, Lara, the dead-end jobs, the crap men I dated, the amount of effort it takes just to get presentable in the morning. And for what?
I feel the same way. I must have lost my purpose too.
Oh, for crying out loud. Is there anyone else who can help?
Sorry, just poisoned myself with irn-bru.
Cara, go and help Will.
He's beyond help.
Do that or come in here and brainstorm with me.
Fine!
No purpose. That would explain why I've been so listless lately. I thought it was all the pot noodles.
Here I am. Why do you think I can help?
Oh my God!
Christ, no.
So this is where you've washed up, Cara.
The Bureau is a perfectly respectable employer. They give the staff a sense of security I've learned to appreciate.
Ha!
My little sis, reduced to being a tidier-upper for any Dom, Dick or Sally who walks in off the street. How desperate. How pathetic.
Sorry, Lara, why are you here?
She walked in off the street. She's lost her purpose.
Shut
Sod
up,
off, will you?
Everything just seems so meaningless.
What's going on? How can you expect senior management to ideate effectively amid all this racket?
That wench over there was kicking off.
Oh no, you don't get to get out of this so easily. I pay my taxes. I'm entitled to your help.
You see, can't we get security to have her removed?
You have security here?
No, we don't. I see what's going on now. You can both stay here and sort it out together. You clearly deserve each other.
That's exactly what the midwife said.
You can't do that to me.
As your boss, you can either start doing what you're told, or I'll think about sending you back to that other place.
Where's that?
And what are you doing, Will? Mooning about, all clenched and weird.
We're just tiny specks of dust in the grand scheme of things, really. There's no point to any of it.
Right, you're coming with me for a spontaneous blue sky think session. Raymond?
I've just lost my breakfast.
Okay, team. I never met a problem I couldn't solve with talking and listening.
Right.
Not
well,
you, Ray. Will, I understand you're suffering from a crisis of confidence.
Not really. I've just been thinking a lot over the last 5 minutes, and it feels like there isn't a lot of point.
Oh, dear. Young people nowadays, where have they left their spunk?
DNA testing only happens at the Penge branch, Ray. I still can't believe they got that contract.
Naturally, I've tried to look for meaning in my job because I quite like it here. Everyone's really nice, except for Cara.
You think Veronica's nice?
Ray, remember your pension?
Everyone's nice. Agreed.
But I'm not really sure what I'm achieving at the Bureau. There isn't any job satisfaction.
No job satisfaction? Haven't you read our new mission statement?
Oh, what?
I'll bring it up on the projector.
Can you just tell me?
Yeah, you must have memorised it.
Oh, this bloody thing never works. Here we go. Check out the inspirational aims from our Director General. By the end of the following financial year, we aim to reduce overall lostness by 18%.
Is our director really called Genghis?
That's none of your concern, Ray. The important thing is this. I'm energized. The managers are energized. Staff in every other bureau are energized. Why aren't you energized?
It just seems so vague. How do you even measure lostness?
With these graphs. Oh, it's not working. I think the projector needs a new part.
You know, I might just be able to help.
Great. It's a sort of round widget with an unpleasantly spongy feel.
Help Will. He reminds me of myself as a young man. Well, although he's clearly celibate and I was getting my end away constantly.
Stick to the subject, Ray, please.
Like a rat up a drain pipe I was. Lock up your auntie's Ray, they used to call me. Sorry, where was I?
You were fixing the projector?
No, I was going to give an insight into the underlying work streams here at the Bureau. There are wheels within wheels.
Does that mean you're going to induct me?
Haven't you been inducted?
No, Cara was meant to do it, but she got laid up with heel spurs.
Great. Do that. Induct Will, Ray. Induct him hard.
I'll induct Will like he's never been inducted before.
Oh God, is that the time?
12:10.
I can't keep Genghis waiting like this. Off you go, Ray. Induct him like you mean it.
He won't forget my inducting in a hurry. Come on, Will. I'm taking you where Cara fears to tread.
That's pretty much everywhere, isn't it?
There's no point sulking, Cara. You'll have to help me at some point.
Oh, if only I could refer you to a qualified mental health professional.
I mean, look at all the crap. This is the crummiest place I've ever been, and I've worked at Brent Council. I suppose the alternative was worse, though, wasn't it?
What have you heard?
You had a choice, sis. Either this dead-end job or prison.
The Bureau is a proven career path.
Oh, Stockholm Syndrome, is it now? And you've the cheek to criticise my mental health.
I bet it was Dad slagging me off. Did he tell you I defrauded all those carers?
He did, but Dad's a pathological liar. Remember when he couldn't watch us doing the nativity? Said he was having a threesome with the Reynolds girls.
Yeah, I still don't know who they are. Anyway, you should have a bit more faith in your own flesh and blood. The arrest was all a big misunderstanding. I had a gig as a charity mugger. What was I supposed to think?
That's unfortunate for someone with your tendencies.
I know. Should have read the terms and conditions. Then I might have reacted differently when people started ignoring me outside Snappy Snaps.
You can't have liked that.
Walked straight past me, they did, like I was invisible. It reminded me of Mum. I got so angry I ran after them and just...
Convinced them of the benefits of philanthropy.
Well, just beat them up, really.
I bet you it was justified. All in a good cause.
Damn right. If that hedge funder with the good lawyer hadn't lost his front tooth, I'd still be working my patch now.
You haven't changed, Cara.
Neither of you, judgmental bitch. There must be something we can do to help, I suppose. Let's see.
We'll take the lift to the conceptual floor. Have you been there?
What?
This place only exists when you imagine it correctly. Make sure you do.
How am I meant to...
I'm only kidding. Lighten up, Will. Here we go.
How long have you worked here, Ray?
Longer than I care to remember. Seriously, no one knows. All the records have been lost. Here we are. In my time, I've seen many of my fellow men come and go. Then come again. Then go for good. The Bureau isn't for the faint-hearted. Follow me.
But Ray, everything we do feels irrelevant and the money barely compensates. I've worked out how long till I've made enough to buy a flat. Even if I eat discarded pot noodles for the rest of my life, it's still infinity plus one.
Shh. We're approaching the existential hall. If you're going to come to terms with your life, this is the place.
What are all those strange shapes?
When modern artists lose their way, this is where their projects end up. That's Damien Hirst bisected B-Day. Over there, you can see Francis Bacon's triptych of happy popes. Look how jolly they are.
What's that flickering?
A hologram.
Weird sunglasses, a kind of superior air, messiah pose. Is that Bono?
He's lost his edge. Come on.
You are now entering the diversion of discarded dreams. Wow, look at all those scripts.
That's just the sitcoms. There's a whole warehouse of dramas where detectives with personality disorders solve quirky serial killings.
Flat share, flat share, flat share, flat share. Oh, this one looks interesting. An ill-matched group of trans-exclusionary radical feminists seek out the perfect wave.
Surf and turf, yes.
And this one. Josh Widdicombe and Jack Whitehall are hapless policemen siblings on the drug orgy scene tracking down a jewel thief.
The world wasn't quite ready for the chemsex brothers.
All these hopes, all that time, all for nothing.
I bet your life doesn't feel quite so bad now, does it?
It's overwhelming. At least the writers tried to do something with their lives. What have I ever done?
Will, calm down.
I'm looking back on my life before I started working here, and it's indistinct, hazy, lost.
What you need is a nice pint of irn-bru. It needs drinking up.
Am I even here? Maybe I'm dreaming? Should I pinch myself? Ow!
We need to leave. This isn't having the calming effect that I'd hoped.
But if I'm not dreaming, then this really is like a... No, it can't be. But that's the only explanation.
Will?
Will of the People, Scene 6.
Will! Come back!
Right, what's going on here?
I'm not going to lie to you, Ronnie. This woman's an undercover inspector from the Central Bureau, and she is unhappy that I haven't got my promotion.
You really do take after Dad, don't you? We're fraternal twins. Cara was just trying to fix my...
God, there's two of you! No, we can't have more than one loose. What if you get into the controlled substances?
We're not going to steal anything.
We have controlled substances.
Oh, Ray, so happy you're here. Barricade this young woman outside, please. Use force if necessary.
Excuse me?
It's for your own good.
We've got bigger problems. I think Will's lost his mind.
I knew this would happen. Did you warm him up properly before inducting?
I offered him some irn-bru.
We've discussed what happens when you induct people too suddenly, haven't we, Ray?
They get all het up and distended.
That is correct.
I feel like I should pretend to care at this point. What's up with Will?
He's having a metaphysical crisis triggered by a holographic image of Bono Vox.
I knew that was dangerous.
Can you take him outside for a bit? Go for a nice walk in the park? Remind Will there's a world outside this weird place.
You know, that's almost identical to the advice I got from one of those wall robots the other day.
Wall robots?
You know, the ones that solve humans' problems, usually by giving them money.
Do you mean a cash point?
Cash points don't tell people how to live their lives, Ray.
Why did it print out an advice slip then? Answer me that.
Oh, we're getting off the point. Where was Will last seen?
Heading for the vestry of lost innocence. He was yelling about artificial reality while waving his arms.
Oh, that does sound worrying. I might have to step in. You over there, yes, you.
My name's Lara.
Fine. Was this one actually trying to help you?
Cara? I think so. As best she can, given her obvious deficiencies.
Don't push your luck. And no concocting evil plots while I'm away either. The local plod are keeping a cell warm for you.
Still?
They know a repeat offender when they see one. Come on, Ray. Let's clean up your mess.
I already did that. Now we need to help Will.
What were we saying?
You were talking about when Mum locked Dad in the shed and she gave him water through a hose pipe in the air vent? Sounds plausible to me. Did it actually happen?
Oh, there was much worse.
I don't want to worry you, but when I last saw Will, he was spiralling.
I just hope we can find him in time.
Time? That's it? One of the things I heard Will screaming about was how he couldn't remember a time before working at the Bureau.
You think he's gone in search of lost time?
You can bet your Proust on it.
In a quiet corner of every town, from Jolly Grates to Land's End, you'll find a Bureau of Lost Things. It may not be obvious, you may have passed one many times.
I've been working here. How long is it? Must be months. Feels longer.
I keep hearing the front desk bell. Why aren't you serving them? Customer service must come first.
Now my watch has stopped, and that clock on the wall up there, I swear it's going backwards. What is this place?
What's up with you today, Will? You've got a face like a slack bus.
Come on, aren't you supposed to be helping me with a stock take?
And today would be an ordinary day, just like any other.
Can somebody please answer that? Oh, for goodness sake, I suppose I'll have to get it. Again.
Will, listen to me. Time is more fluid here.
Stay where you are, Will. We're here to help.
I'm losing faith anything's going to change. Maybe I'll always be stuck here.
No, I've been talking with our Director General about you.
I used to have friends, family, a life outside the Bureau. At least, I think I did.
Genghis and I both agree you've shown enormous promise during your time here.
And you made a serious dent in those pot noodles.
I don't remember anything about the world outside the Bureau. All I know is I'm stuck. Is this purgatory? Or worse, could it be?
Quiet, both of you. I've still got our DG on the line. Why don't you speak with him, Will?
I'm not sure. He sounds really important.
Nonsense. You could have his job one day if everyone with more experience and qualifications were to suddenly die. I'm just putting him on now. Ray, get ready.
Huh? Oh, right.
Genghis, that promising employee I was telling you about is with me.
Well, hello. Will, is it? Always good to get to know our hard workers out in the trenches, covered in muck.
Hello, sir. I don't have any mud on me right now, but I do try.
Yes, I've heard you're very trying. Ow! Ooh.
What's that, sir? Are you okay? Should I...
No, thank you for your concern, William. You're just the kind of servile little toad we like. Ow! Oh. I mean, the kind of hard worker we wish to reward here at head office.
Really? Genghis? Well, this wasn't on the meeting agenda I signed off.
Yes, William, don't know your surname. I can now officially confirm the Bureau is promoting you to the rank of Lost Adjuster.
That is unexpected.
I had that job title when I started.
Oh, Veronica, that hurt. Promoted from Lost Adjuster to Senior Lost Adjuster.
Really?
That seems like quite a hasty decision, Ray. Genghis.
I am the Director General. I direct, generally.
So you say.
Do I get a pay bump?
The details are yet to be thrashed out. I was taken surprise by our director. We can, however, change your job title immediately. And how good will that look on your nameplate, CV, or tombstone? Senior Lost Adjuster. Roll it around on your tongue, Will. Senior Lost Adjuster.
Senior. I'm senior.
Oh, what a lovely senior moment.
I even heard Genghis say you might prove to be management material one day.
Don't push your luck, Ray.
If you can get past the regular mental breakdowns, of course.
Sorry, Veronica. Ray, I don't know what came over me.
Don't apologise. Instead, imagine running your own bureau one day. Maybe that one outside Yaxley off the ring road.
You really think I could?
Anything's possible here, Will. Literally anything.
Believe in yourself. Believe you are the best, just like I do.
Oh, thanks, Veronica.
I meant I believe that I'm the best.
Oh.
Going on that genealogy site was a great idea, Car. Lucky you had some spare Bitcoin knocking about.
Yeah, amazing what people can lose when they don't have a strong password. Put our names and birth dates in there. Cara and Lara, that's it.
Oh my god, look at this! Our ancestors were famous!
Highwayman, Black Widow, failed mercenary. Some really well-known figures there.
They weren't all notorious. Look, our great-grandfather was law-abiding. He worked as an executioner for the crown.
I wonder what drew into that line of work.
According to this, he broke the 24-hour record for hangings back in the day.
And the king praised Rhodes as clean, efficient, and clearly in love with his work.
You know, Car, looking at our lineage, I can't help but think we've turned out quite well.
Yeah, better than old Doris the chimney sweep molester, anyway.
When you consider the parents we had, Dad breaking my toys out of spite every time he drank, and me thinking it was you.
Yeah, I'm glad you don't blame me for mashing Mr. Potato Head. Only took you 20 years.
Sorry.
I feel a bit sad for Dad now. All those attempts Mum made on his life.
I don't think she really wanted him dead. Mum always used to say, there's a man who could benefit from a near-death experience.
She primed me to make his life a misery every time we were together.
You did that all right.
Yeah, while you always had it in for Mum, the aggro bint.
She was a great practical joker, though. For years, Mum had me convinced her potbelly was a baby and they were going to call it Clara.
Remember that time she sent me to school with no packed lunch? For 2 years.
Car, that was neglect.
Mum used to laugh about it. I'd sit there complaining I was hungry and she'd be eating a Scotch egg, chortling away.
I'm not sure why I came here now.
Wasn't it something to do with a dolphin?
Sort of. Actually, I think you might have helped me find the answer.
I have?
If you and I can overcome our differences in the wake of horrific dysfunction, maybe the rest of our family can too.
I wouldn't bank on it.
No, but after today, I think it's worth a try. I'll get in touch with Mum and Dad. Maybe even Uncle Salvatore.
His probation must be over by now.
I'll show them our ancestors. They'll see how far we've come. Give our relatives some perspective. Healing our family rifts could really reignite my purpose.
Great. Another satisfied customer. Shall we seal the deal in the pub?
Is your shift over?
No, but sometimes you have to drop everything to get self-destructively drunk with your estranged sister in a way that doesn't even turn out to be particularly enjoyable. It says that in the Bible.
Okay then.
Hold on a sec. Where are you going?
Cara here has helped me find my sense of purpose.
Excellent. Would you be willing to fill in a customer feedback form?
She totally would. At least one, maybe 12.
If so, I think someone might become our newest senior lost adjuster.
Wait, what?
Promote me all you like, I couldn't give a toss. Hi, Will. Feeling any better?
Yes, much. Thanks to Veronica's thoughtful management style and a chat with our slightly scary but strangely familiar-sounding Director General, I'm reconciled to spending the rest of my life here.
That's the spirit.
Plus, Ray's got a load of lost Bombay bad boys on the way.
Lost, yes. Not dumped or chucked. Lost.
So I should get a bit of variety in my pot noodles now.
They're better if you pour hot irn-bru on them, I've heard.
Lovely. Now, if you'll excuse us, my sister and I have an appointment with 2 fish bowls of the finest WKD, vodka blue.
You run along. Will can cover for you.
Yes, it's time for me to get back on the horse.
Heroin's not the answer, Will, believe me.
No, I mean, I'm totally energized.
Like a dead-eyed Duracell bunny.
I should get back to it as well. That irn-bru's not going to drink itself.
No sickie this time, please, Raymond. I'll go and make a start on your paperwork. Get Will's promotion in name only sorted ASAP.
Yes, I'll be fine here. At reception on my own. With nothing to do. Dum-de-dum. Little lady.
Episode 6, credits.
No, Will, don't get into those toxic thought patterns.
The Bureau of Lost Things, The Will of the People,
Not again.
starred Michael Keane, Annette Flynn,
Don't go there.
Grace Morgan and Nick Ewans, with a guest appearance from Jessica Flood as Lara. The Will of the People was written and produced by Alan Devey, executive produced by Helen Green, and directed by Glenn Cooper. Sound design and editing by 29 Hours in a Studio. Original concept for the Bureau of Lost Things by Glenn Cooper, Robin Bowes and Helen Green. The Bureau of Lost Things was recorded in Outset Studios of South London and is a Zugzwang production for London comedy writers.
Hello?
And featuring Jordan Birch as Man.
Hello! Not sure you need to ring the bell when I'm right here, but hello! How can I help?
Is this the Bureau of Lost Things?
It absolutely is, for now and all eternity.
Someone recommended this to me, so I bought it on Blu-ray.
All of them have a secret. All of them are lost.
I binged on that bloody show. I got totally drawn in. I overlooked the implausible backstories. I went with the nonsensical twists.
122 episodes, wow.
At the end, it turned out, rather than tie the show up or whatever, I was meant to accept it being set in some ridiculous dream world where everyone was actually dead. Or something. I'm still not entirely sure. But I know one thing. It was rubbish.
Did you want me to try and recover all that lost time for you? By coincidence, I was just in the relevant department.
No, it's far too late for that. I mean, what the hell? I put my trust in that programme.
So, what do you think I could do about it?
I want you to find the men behind Lost. I want you to find those bastards. And I want you to make them pay.
To be continued on the next episode of
The Bureau of
Lost
Things.